Working in the dark is playing tricks on my mind. I fear every shadow, hear whispers in the silence. But most of all, I miss my family. Ah, Trudy and her crooked grin, the way she rolled her eyes at my dumb jokes. Sarah, my little angel, how she would jump into my arms every time I walked through the door after work.
Whoa. Nothing to be scared of, Max. Just a cold, musty wasteland of terror and death. A really tiny one. Not that that helps me now. Big ugly rhino up ahead. Gonna have a look around.
Science!
If only chemistry class was this easy. I've been poisoned! Chow down. These little spiders give me the creeps. Oh, I'm feeling sick.
Defeat. Failure. Countless infusions. Countless migraines. I'm so shriveled now I can barely walk. And the true origin of raw science? Oh, an enigma. A mystery box with no lid. I don't think I have much longer. It is hard to think straight. I am so tired. I have only one option that remains. One last toss of the proverbial dice. Commence Project MANT.
Look at this nerd pad. Dr. Tully's gotta be here. That doesn't sound like hello. Nice to meet you. I don't feel so good. Let's see what's around here.
Project MANT is nearing completion. The first good news in as long as I can remember. Perhaps my previous failures have all led to this point. Wendepunkt, my defining moment. This new body will allow me to continue my research. I've created a super scientist. My checklist is complete. Consciousness transfer procedures will now begin. What's this? Brainwave functions are spiking. Impossible! Blasted hominin tech! Turn it off! Turn it off! Note to self.
Hell
Check
no.
soldering on the relay
I'll
diodes
fight
of the
your
neural
bugs all week
displacer.
long, but I'll draw the
Again.
line at
Yes,
scary-ass man-bug
again.
monsters.
Science!
Science is surprisingly awesome. Spotted you! Rub time.
You may have defeated my MANT, but you and your eminent paymasters will never get their hands on the embiggening cocktail. I'll take that secret to my grave. To my grave!
What? No, no, no! How can this be? Where is the override? Well, here I am! Wendell Tully in all his glory! You're not who I expected. My apologies, for I thought you were agents of Ominent. Come, am I okay? No one has asked about No. I fear that I am not okay. Oh, what have I done? Schmecter, of course. It's always Schmecter. Always has been. Where were we? As you can see, my body has withered away. I created the MANT to be used as a temporary body so that I could continue my work. But I never imagined the insect's instincts would remain, let alone gain sentience. I lost control almost immediately. As always, my greatest successes are followed by the greatest failures. Wendell Tully, husband, father, scientist. He succeeded only in the end. Speaking of forgiveness, please excuse my shriveled appearance. This blasted reasoning has taken its toll on my body. My support pod is the only thing keeping me from drying out completely. Like the grape set out in the sun, the body shrivels, withers, desiccates, becoming a husk of what was once a living being. In essence, what you see here before you, in all its well, if you will allow me to check your scabby. You've been in the yard for months. You should be well reasoned by now. Nothing in my research has shown that there is any immunity to it, and yet here you are. Perhaps it is that your youthful bodies are more resistant than others. Likely, this is why Armament was experimenting on children to begin with, which means... Did Schmechter find a cure? Oh, but I have no doubt. Damn! As much as I loathe the man, I must admit that Schmechter is brilliant in his own way, though his methods can be quite distasteful. We cannot rule out the possibility that he has done it. Could that mean there is hope for me? When the reasoning became too much, I realized I had to find a cure before it was too late. I hid here, away from the eyes. So many prying eyes. Ominent has always wanted to steal my work. They would never admit its worth and greatness, and yet they would always take it. Especially Schmechter. I have made many mistakes in my life. Countless, really. But one that I will never make again is to allow my discoveries to fall into the hands of that corporation. If I must die for it, so be it. My greatest regret. If only there was something I could do to reverse time. Some sort of time machine. The science seems quite clear it would be impossible, and yet I never thought that covalent spacing reduction could be a reality either. Oh. If the raw science could be applied in the way of the time structure, the time-space continuum. Oh, if one... But I digress. You see, even if I went home... Oh, yes. The process is not difficult. You will simply need to brew an embiggening cocktail. The embiggening process is extremely taxing on living subjects. You'll need enough nutrients and proteins to survive the expansion to your original size. We use the embiggening cell to regulate this expansion by way of the secret cocktail. Unfortunately, there is this small... If the subject grows too quickly, they are prone to overexpansion, or in layman's terms, they explode. To counter this, sustained infusions of carbon... Fortunately, I found a secret ingredient that works perfectly in this regard. Grilled science. Grilled? Raw science? Grilled science? It reminds me of... Oh, true. The last of the grilled science.
Chow down.
Are you ready to go? We'll... Good. Good. Then we have everything we need to proceed. I promise I will get you home. I may have failed my own children, but I will not... But, what... We need to head... I'm opening the...